about just kind of the tempo and pace. It seemed like the results from an efficiency standpoint, both the shooting and the assist to turnover ratio was really high tonight.
Yeah, we honestly speaking, I think we just did a better job of attacking them. In the first game, I still feel like we got like really good looks. They just didn't go down. But yeah, I guess just got a little bit more comfortable with their type of defense. Obviously, it's very unique and different from literally every other defense in the league, so it takes some getting used to. But we're still gonna have to keep getting better throughout this series if we want a chance to win the series. Really good team, really good defensive team, really good. They check all the boxes, so we're gonna have to continue to get better. Tonight wasn't good enough to win the series, and we know that. So we'll take the W, but we got to keep getting better.
Shai, these are right here. These are my words, not yours. But it's starting to feel like game ones are sort of your feel-out game. What changed for you from the other night to tonight?
Nah, I just have sucked when I get too long of a break. I don't think it's anything other than that. I don't know. I guess I got to do a better job with my breaks, especially during the playoffs. I don't know if it's anything other than that, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think it was with like 42 seconds left, you hit that midi that you were trying to hit for like 2 minutes straight, and you told the guys around you, like, calm down. You said it explicitly, but calm down. What'd you feel in that moment to tell them that?
Nah, Jared was yelling at me while I was shooting, and I was just like, bro, I'm shooting. Like, don't distract me. So yeah, that's all I wasn't telling the guy. I was literally just telling Jared to calm down. But that's what great shooters do, let you know when they're open. So yeah, we hashed it out. We're good.
Shai, Mark was kind of saying there was an element of just playing better to get the result in game two. For you personally, when you talk about learning what the breaks have maybe looked like for you, what was the last 48 hours like in your head coming into this game, knowing what you needed to do?
Yeah, like this late in the season, like it's nothing special that you can do. Like every team has their identity, and when they impose their identity more than the other team does, they usually win, no matter what level or what stakes are in the game. And tonight we just did a better job of that than we did in the first game, and that's probably why we came out on top. Now the circumstances change and force you to focus on your identity more. And I think tonight we just had no chance but to play to our strengths, or else just to give ourselves the best shot to win tonight. And that's something like you go back and forth with in the playoffs. Like, just like naturally speaking, waking up this morning, we were probably more desperate than they were. Like just naturally, because we had to get this game or else we go on the road down 0-2. So yeah, some of it was that, but nonetheless, you still have to go out there and do the job, and I think the guys did that.
Shai.
On top of that, how important was the start tonight offensively? Because like you say, you missed shots in the first game you thought you should have hit tonight. You guys got a collective, got a better start offensively.
Yeah, we on both ends of the ball just have to continue to be aggressive, continue to get better. Like they're a good team. They're gonna challenge you, and they've challenged people all year, and that's why they're a good team. And it's no different. It's vice versa. Like we're gonna challenge them. They're gonna want to win. They're gonna have to get better, and that's what's gonna come down to. So that's what we got to focus on. We did that tonight. We got better offensively, defensively. From game one to game two, we got to keep doing that for game three.
Shai, Isaiah plays 12 minutes in game one, and I think people were wondering what the play might be on Wemby tonight. Turns out to be him, his willingness to go out there, play defense on a guy like that after not playing very much in the first game. What stood out to you just about what he did tonight on the floor for you guys?
Yeah, he's changed our dynamic since like the first game he's played. He's our physicality, he's our backbone, like he's our bruiser, set screens, rebounds for us, he's physical. he also obviously is very skilled, like can pass, play in the pocket, makes the next play. Like he helps us a lot out there. And we saw his effectiveness tonight for sure on a very high stage, very high stakes in this game. But yeah, I mean, coach didn't call his number as much in the first game, called it tonight, and he just stepped up to the challenge. You need guys like that, you need teammates like that. When you have a room full of guys like that, you get good results, and he's just a testament to that.
Shai, to follow up on Jenny's question, it did seem like there was more physicality toward Wemby tonight, and that's probably just natural as the series goes on. But if it was that simple to stop him, everybody would do it every game. But is that the formula going forward? You just have to make sure that he feels people around him whenever an opportunity arises?
I mean, every good player, they have to feel the defense. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. He's very different to scout. So it's like you got to try to mix things up. You got to try different things. And then that's just what we did. Coach tried something in the first game, didn't like it, tried something else. Like that's what it's about. Like I said a couple of times, like we just got to, as a group, make sure that we're getting better on all levels, all sides of the game, and give ourselves the best chance in this series.
Shai, you talked earlier about you felt like you did a better job playing your identity as a team tonight. What specific things did you guys do better in this game that you think epitomized the identity of this team?
We turned them over, I think. We rebounded better. I think our pace was better. Decision-making was better. But I think, like, ultimately, through their runs and their loud plays, we just, like, stuck with it together. They made their runs. Obviously, they're a good team. They're going to do so. But we didn't get discouraged more so tonight and just, like, hung in there, and we had our runs and our fair share of those as well.
We got two more for Shai.
Shai, you mentioned the calm down moment between you and Jared. When you think about your journey in the NBA, what kind of helped you find the balance between being present in your emotions but also present in the game?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of it is just like trial and error as you play games, as you're in the biggest moments. Usually I like to err on the side of like less emotion just because it gives you the best shot to think clearly. But sometimes you need emotion to fire you up and go get the job done in certain situations. So I think, yeah, it's just about finding the balance, and honestly, you just have to like figure it out.
Joe, last question for Shai.
Yeah, Shai, your answer on Hart in the post-game interview on the court was different than the one in here. Can you just kind of explain what was going on there?
I didn't really hear her. And then once I realized what she said, I gave her the right answer. Yeah, at first I heard it wrong what she said. Yeah.
Figured that might be the case. Last one for me, just you guys have played without J-Dub before. We don't know what his status is going to be going forward, but I wonder if you could just kind of address that and the possibility of not having him.
Yeah, don't know too much right now. Obviously, if we don't have him, it hurts. I still believe in this team, though. Like you said, we played a bunch of games without him, won big games without him. So I still think we can get the job done. But yeah, losing a guy like that, caliber player like that, no matter how good your team is otherwise, it hurts a little bit. And also for him as just like a human being, he's had a tough year with injuries. Yeah.
Thank you, Shai.
A bounce back performance for